Well, if you listen to all the some politicians and also scholar and expert in Thai politics, I don't think that they really believe that Paetongtarn can govern the country because she has never have experience in politics before, and also her father Thaksin Shinawatra trying so hard to push her to be in politics. You can see from the campaign last year during the election, Thaksin trying to nominate her as one of the candidates for the prime minister. So this is just to represent for for the people in remote area that Paetongtarn is the representative of Thaksin, and Thaksin is still involved in politics under Thai parties.
Well, that's it. It is widely believed that her father will be pulling the strings behind the scenes. But to what extent, how much influence will Mr Thaksin have within government, do you think?
Well, I think it's a lot because, even though it's kind of illegal for Thaksin to involve in politics in the public because it violates the law, but he played a really important role in the parties and also the forming of coalition government. As Setha, as you are the former prime minister as well, Setha didn't really have experience in politics, but since he has a close relationship with the Shinawatra family, she was nominated as one of the Thai prime minister. So after this, when Paetongtarn become the prime minister, Thaksin will also play a role, but in the backstage, not in the front stage.
Do you think she'll likely continue the policies of her predecessor, Mr Seta? Is it business as usual, but just with a new leader?
Well, yesterday she gave the speech to all the media, and she said that she's trying to continue all the policy under Seta administration. But one of the policies she did not really mention clearly is the digital wallet, which is kind of a big policy for Thai party. The party advertised this policy last election, and a lot of people's already registered for this digital wallet, and they hope to get the money by the end of this year. Now it doesn't clear whether Paetongtarn going to continue this policy. There's a rumor that Thaksin want to get rid of this policy, but we have to wait and see when Paetongtarn give a speech at the parliament whether she's going to include this digital wallet policy in her speech next month.
I'm sure a lot of people will be paying attention to that. Would you agree, though, that this is the last gasp of the conservative old guard in Thai politics? With the rising popularity of progressive opposition parties, do you think we're likely to see change, reform anytime soon?
Well, I think under Paetongtarn Shinawatra administration, I don't expect any change that much because even Setha, for me, I think he was really good at his business sector. He could not really change anything, especially economic development of the country. Even though Paetongtarn is the new generation, as you can see, she does not really have experience in politics and policy of the country. I don't really know how she's gonna make change. And this morning, there's an announcement that the economic growth of Thailand going to be lesser than GDP 3. So then that's why I think this is a big thing for Paetongtarn had to focus on the economic policy and how to push forward the policy for the economic growth.
Will this be something that the opposition grasps? And do you think they will regroup to push on with their calls for reform, including that surrounding the country's lèse-majesté law?
Well, I think for the opposition parties, now they are trying to put forward all the change and reform as well. But again, the new leader of the opposition party just changed about 2 weeks ago. We don't really know how he is going to put forward the policy. We have to wait and see until he gave a speech in the parliament as well. So we have both the prime minister and the new leader of the opposition parties.
Meanwhile, Thaksin Shinawatra has been granted a royal pardon. How much of his jail term did he serve, and does this bring an end to the legal case against him?
Well, yesterday he was get out. He get the royal endorsement to finish all the punishment, and he got a parole. But again, he was charged for the 112 lèse-majesté law. He went to the court this morning, and they are still the process is still going on. the next investigation is going to be by next year. So I don't think that, the problems about him, about all his punishment at the court will end soon. So he has to continue to, face all the problem that he has done for the 112 article violation of the lay majesty law.
So meanwhile, he cannot take any political role at the moment. He won't be able to take on any position on cabinet, for example, when that's appointed.
No, according to Thai constitution, if you were in jail, you especially on the corruption case, you cannot get any post, ministerial post. So then that's why I don't think Thaksin can, be appointed as any minister. But he can work as an backup for his daughter. Even to be appointed as the consultant for the prime minister, he could not get it as well because it violates the law for that he may be involved in the politics of the political party, which is not legal in Thailand.
And just finally, do you think the return of the Shinawatra family is a step backwards for Thai democracy?
Well, as the Shinawats continue to play an important role in Thai politics, I think it's backward for the Thai political, Thai democracy. The thing is, Move Forward, the former Move Forward party is supposed to form the government last year because they won the large numbers of votes from the election. But because of, Shinawatra and Pheu Thai party, get a coalition with other political party, particularly from the former the political party that led by the military. So then that's why this is kind of show the backward of democracy and instead of the advance of democracy from the last election.
Well, Doctor, it's great to get your thoughts. Thanks so much for talking to us tonight on The World. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.